I come into this earth like I'm walking with dinosaurs. I write these verses and sonnets to vibe with the vibrant shores on the dark side of the moon where they have pink matter. Frankly, oceans don't F with Lloyd in space. They're playing harps with harpoons, moving art like cartoons. Whatever the weather, don't let them act up and overcast you. Say it with your chest, check your mate's last move. I'll turn this 90 degrees like it's 2:15. Hands 5 minutes apart like it's 2:15 due. I watch these two-faced time wasters all reverse it on them like I'm moving anti-clockwise. They're quick to judge the cover, but now when I get on stage, they're like, damn, he got rhymes. They judge the cover before they got a look in the book, and now I leave them on red unless they want to book me. See, paper comes from trees dropping bars like leaves branching out but still rooted. There's more to my name than just being Woodzy. I'm dropping knowledge like the apples that Newton call me Einstein. Now I'm on it, I might dabble with the limelight. You can't phone a friend or get another lifeline. You socialise by telling social lies all up on your timeline. So, shall I sell seashells on the seashore? You're like a horror film of ups and downs, but you ain't never seesaw. So you're really on it, you don't really seem sure. Beautiful girl from Kingston had her thinking about suicide when she went to see Sean in the pool. Just give me the light. See, there's people behind bars living in a pen. People doing behind bars living in a pad. Whenever my pen and pad link up, we warm up more fire for the booth and set the roof alight. See, I'm that white boy making white noise, don't ever disclosure. They're on a wave when they see me, they don't ever drink sober. Frauds can't afford the frauds, but I'm focused. I deserve those rewards and that bonus. People from America want to phone us, ask if UK, we say yes like they know us. Hands so sick they get phoned up. Don't put yourself down, you should own up. See, I'm grown up but still growing. This ain't acting some, but I'm rowing. No Mr. Bean or Miss Finster mean, and my Insta reach, it keeps growing. Charge up my flames like I'm Spiral. I had an inkling in my biro. I know my flow's more lit than a pyrotechnic. Get this freshness, yes, my checklist reckless. I bet they said. Forget what they said. Their opinions are relevant. Oh, never rest until ever rest is the measurement of my peak. Turn the first letter of that upside down. I give them that L cause they're bleak. I got that W for my win. I'm W and that's grim. Add an E to that, I'll do grime. Whatever rhythm or rhyme. They're declining and I'm climbing. I'm redefining my mind. I'm opening doors in my brain, letting the same as before. It was open and closed and now it's revolving. I'll leave them dazed on this eve of evolving. I am the problem, I know you can't solve it. I am the future, I am the past. I am the first and I will be the last. 2, 3, 5, 7, still not in my prime. 11, 11, aligned, alive. Stairway to heaven, writing lead on the line. See, they call me Woodzy. And I like to just rhyme. Thank you very much. This is called Stop It. There's too many people staying silent like the K in knife.
Say away. Slow it down.
How about we take a trip in the day in the life of a knife? Another arm, another chest, more blood stains on a vest, another arm, another back, another life that we can't get back, another family tree's branches fallen, lives leaving like leaves in the autumn, can't abort the mission, C-section 7 can't support a child or learn a lesson that you've never been taught. There'll be no ball games, just suicides before the court. No layups once they lay down the law, yes. Speak up, but don't speak down to anybody if you're not sure. You shouldn't speak on something if you know nothing about it. Putting knife free on a chicken shop box thinking it will stop is not the way to go about it. Because now people will associate chicken shops with knife crime. Maybe it's just a publicity stunt to get more people talking about it on their timeline. But people losing lives is more than just a trend. It will cause more backlash than hashtags, but I'm not really sure what's more important to them. They want to increase stop and search, thinking it will make knife crime decrease. Please, if you want more stop and search, maybe you should just bring back Ask Jeeves. See, I can't stop it, but I can give you my voice. Maybe you can stop it. You have a choice. Together, we can stop it. Let's start with some noise. This piece is called 90s Baby.
Yeah.
I was born in 1994.
Okay.
But if I shaved off my beard, you'd probably think I was born in the 2000s or maybe just before. See, back in the 90s for me, everything was easy. From reading Biff and Chip at school to going home and watching Recess on my TV. I was so into Pokemon, I literally thought that I was Ash. In my head, I looked like a mixture of him and TJ Detweiler when I turned my hat to the back. I remember playing Spyro and Crash before my PlayStation crashed. You remember that moment when the symbol came up, it hadn't actually frozen, when your hardest decision is which starter Pokemon you should have chosen? See, I remember watching Hey Arnold and Art Attack. Most of these things you probably find in a 90s baby starter pack, like Beyblades and Crazy Bones. Wanting to own your own treehouse or having walkie-talkie radios, like going out for bike rides and having jumpers as goalposts, those shoes with the wheels and the heels. Heelys, I never had them, but wish that I owned those. See, where the hell is Wally? I haven't seen him since going food shopping with my parents and sneaking turkey Twizzlers in the trolley. No, but fuck Jamie Oliver. Where the hell is Wally? I haven't seen him since going food shopping with my parents and sneaking Sunny Delight inside the trolley. From playing Wembley doubles to headers and volleys, if I was to put on a blue hat right now, I'd literally look like the real life version of Noddy. But honestly, Scooby-Doo was onto some relevant shit, because it was always the human beings dressed up as the monsters doing all of the terrible things. If they were to make a new episode today, I can almost definitely say Jinkies, because under the mask you find Donald Trump saying I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that dumb dog and those meddling kids. Bro, I ain't telling no fibs. That So Raven and Lizzie McGuire was really my shit. But more so, I felt for Gordo, because that guy was in the friend zone before we even knew what that is. Sorry, knew what that was. Now, because I'm doing poetry, I got to try and be a bit more grammatically correct, unlike them when I'd say stuff like BRB or soz I, G2G cause I, got to go and update my top friends on Bebo. There is no point in me playing GTA anymore, as I've just lost all of the cheat codes. See, no one really uses MSN anymore, but this girl just told me I'm a Hotmail. And now, because I got a different outlook on life, if she wants to come and stay, we don't have to top tail. Take me back to when I could still pay 10p for a Freddo. Right? When the worst possible pain I could ever feel is walking around my house barefoot and accidentally treading on some Lego. I used to bang out Busted and S Club 7 so much like I was in some European rave dancing to techno, but maybe I was just reaching for the stars from the get-go, because I would have these glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling and I'd couple them every night before I drift off. My taste in music literally goes from a grime song to a Disney song, from hip-hop to Slipknot to reggae. I remember playing Mario 64 to Ocarina of Time and Super Smash Bros. Melee. To me, Ronaldinho was always just that guy. He was like getting to the end of a level on a Mario Game Boy game and thinking, how did he set the bar that high? That's right. I'm talking back when we used to watch VCR before we had DVDs. Back when they had Dick and Dom in the Bungalow on BBC. Now if you were to look up Dick and Dom in a Bungalow BBC, please be careful of the results that come up in your HTTP. See, I remember buying my first CD from HMV to watching hours of DBZ up on my TV screen. Please don't scream. That's what my mum would say to me and my friends when we were saying who could shout out bogeys the loudest. I don't think I remember a more epic moment than Vegeta saying it's over 9,000. Bro, I was the proudest. When I went to get my first pair of Total 90 trainers, I remember going to get them on the weekend and walking into school on Monday like I was actually famous. I felt like Harry Potter when he rolled that first Nimbus 2000. Like Goku when he rolled that first Nimbus Cloud, or the first time that Mario defeated Bowser. Wow. It felt like when I got that first Just Do It bag. My friend had that new End Up song on his Sony Ericsson Walkman phone. I was like, can you please Bluetooth that? I remember putting 101 viruses on my computer from using LimeWire and RuneScape, and kids today don't know those things. I know you felt so cool when you set your BBM status to Slee Don't Ping. I feel sorry for Stacey because all we ever did was sing that song about her mother. I remember the last couple minutes on the last day of term before that amazing 6 weeks of summer. All of these things will stay with me probably forever. Back in the 90s and the early 2000s when things were just that little bit better. Thank you very much. This is called Man Down. calling mental health, I'm answering, I'm in. Now you got me on the line, but never had me on the ropes. It's an uphill battle and I'm coping with the slopes. Taking more steps, making progress, I'm focused, I'm training all the time for being so stressed, emotions just playing on my mind. I don't think that I'm depressed, but I know that I'm not happy. Just because I'm smiling on the outside doesn't mean inside that I'm not angry. Because I am, and I do feel down. Sometimes I just want to scream and say it out loud. But you know what it's like? That's not allowed. You're a man, be proud. They'll be telling you man up until they're screaming man down. Said why didn't he speak up? Because you put the man down. Man down, man down, man down. Suicide is on the rise and they're surprised by the figures. Well, numbers don't lie like the smiles in your pictures. You've been soul searching till you're itching all the blisters. Put a filter on your feelings instead of leaving in the distance. Man down, man down, man down. Have you ever been down in the depths of a dark place? Where the silence is so loud you can hear your heart race. It's like you're in a car chase but the lights are on red. You're partaking, heartache, text sent left on red. Gone from missed out to missed calls to missing to I missed them. You can't put a filter on your feelings, hear them screaming in the distance. Man down, man down, man down. I'm taking my time, I'm testing my brain and my body. I'm aiming for heights from the lows and I'm focused on goals on my growth. So let's go, we'll grow, we'll learn. Turn it around in the sound of a smile in my voice when I'm speaking for a while. I was down but never out and now I'm proud of how I'm feeling. And now I'm breathing. This is more than boxing. This is more than sport. This is the fight against our mental health and this is fighting talk. It's not always about the KO. It's about being okay. Sometimes you have to say no, we know it's going to be okay. Speak to your friends. Trust me, it helps. It's not a bad thing to talk about how you felt. Fighting mental health. Let's take our first steps. It's not about how many times you knock a man down, but all the times he gets up and prepares for what's next. Thank you very much. Trust me, I've been searching. You ever know that you're hurting? But through those battles, you're out of the shadows. Your time's coming, I heard it. Your time's coming, I promise. If that door's closed there, stop knocking. There's plenty more, you gotta remember you're not meant for everyone, cause you're perfect. Yeah, it's all about timing. Let the light in, now you're shining. Keep fighting and keep grinding. You're soon enough, you'll be smiling. Take those lessons, use it as a blessing. I'll be here confessing, just hoping you get the message. Cause you're beautiful, but you're oblivious. You just don't know it, but your soul's glowing. Just like a flower that's about to blossom. Once you start there, there'll be no stopping. Cause you're powerful and we've seen it. They won't sleep on you, just keep dreaming. Trust me cause I breathed it. Yeah, I've been down with those demons. Hey, yo, I said trust me cause I breathed it. Yeah, I've been down with those demons. Yo, check it. Hey, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From these words, I hope you excel. You don't need a PowerPoint presentation for me to tell you about a journey, cause right now you're on it to that happy place that you've been searching for. I know you're gonna find it. Your energy is shining. May your enemies be blinded by your perfect aura. And we're gonna go to that happy place as soon as this chorus comes in. Let's go to the happy place. Hope you're ready. Yo.
I believe I'm faithful.
Hey.
I've been searching and it's painful.
Okay.
You were never happy, but you made do.
Made do.
Made it through the struggle, that's what changed you.
Yeah.
Oh, you made a change.
Made that change.
Now you're your way.
Hey.
Oh, you made a change.
Made that change. Yo. I
I
said.
believe I'm faithful.
Hey.
I've been searching and it's painful.
Okay.
You were never happy, but you made do.
Made do.
Made it through the struggle, that's what changed you.
Okay.
You made a change.
Made that change.
Now you're your way.
Okay.
Oh, you
happy place. Hey.
I believe I've been faithful. I'm searching and searching and it's painful.
Hey.
You were never happy, but you made do.
They do.
You made it through the struggles and changed you.
Okay.
You made a change.
Made that change.
Now you're away.
Okay.
You made a change.
Might never matter. You made it to your happy place. Thank you very much. Big up Woodzy, big up My Never Matter. Hope everyone gets home safe. Thank you.